Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. This week I did a whole house reset. I was behind on just about everything and I wanted to get my life and my home together, so I'm bringing you along with me for that. There's some serious motivation in today's video. We're doing tons of cleaning, lots of laundry catch up. We're also doing an organization project. So if you are needing some motivation today, I really hope you enjoy this video and it gets you up and moving as well. We are starting off by getting a load of Sutton's laundry folded and put away. If you don't know me, I figured I would introduce myself here if you haven't watched one of my videos before. I am a married mom to two little boys. My oldest, Carson, is 5 and my youngest, Sutton, just turned 1 in January. I have been on YouTube for the past 3-ish, maybe closer to 4 years now, and you guys have seen me go through a lot over here. My husband and I separated in early 2020, right before the pandemic hit. My oldest son and I moved into an apartment together, started the single mom life, and that's when my channel really started to grow. And I found my place on YouTube doing small space and renter-friendly organization videos. My husband and I found our way back to each other and called off the divorce and ended up buying a new home together and getting pregnant with our little Sutton. It's been a wild ride, and I feel like the best is yet to come for our family. We live in a 1,000 square foot home in New England, and I'm now a stay-at-home mom to our two little ones. So if you enjoy cleaning motivation, home resets, small space organization ideas, organization videos in general, decluttering, any of the above, that is what I do over here on my channel, and I would love for you to subscribe and join our little community over here, and also come follow me over on Instagram if you are interested in following more of our day-to-day lives.
Small city thinking, I get why you left. Small-minded people sure know how to drink. I came to the party, I laughed at the jokes you made. I wish that I hadn't, 'cause now the joke's on me. I didn't come here just so I could watch you make a mess. I didn't come here to ugly cry in my favorite dress. So what the hell were you thinking then when you kissed your lips? Now I'm kinda glad you did, 'cause now you adore me, adore me. Go ahead now, adore me, adore me.
One of the number one questions that I get asked is about how we keep odors down and keep the litter box clean with 3 cats. This has always been kind of a struggle, but one of my best secrets is Pretty Litter. So thank you to Pretty Litter for sponsoring today's video. I'm excited to share this product with you guys. Our cats are like our other children to us. You guys know that. So we only want the best for them, even down to their litter. Since we have started using Pretty Litter, we have seen a noticeable difference in odors in our home. It's been a breath of fresh air, and that's because Pretty Litter's ultra absorbent crystals trap odor instantly and eliminate that cat bathroom smell. It's also very lightweight, which is a huge plus, and the crystals last up to a month. So you are scooping far less than with typical litter. My favorite part though about Pretty Litter is that it changes color to help detect early signs of potential illness in your cats, including urinary tract infections and kidney issues. That peace of mind is priceless to me. Pretty Litter also ships free across the United States in a small, lightweight bag. I never run out of it, and I don't have a huge container of litter taking up space in our small home or stinking it up either. Pretty Litter keeps odors down. Go to prettylitter.com/Catherine to save 20% on your first order. We are moving into the kitchen now that Sutton is down for his nap, and I'm going to start by just emptying the dishwasher. We completely gutted and renovated our kitchen in the summertime, maybe end of summer, early fall, and I did a whole video on that process. I also have highlights saved over on my Instagram where you can watch like the daily progress, but it is such a major transformation. It's crazy. I still can't believe that this is our kitchen. I feel like it changed our entire house, and it just makes me so happy. I truly could not love it more. We paid a pretty penny for it, but honestly, it was worth every single penny to love the space that we're living in. Because we're planning on staying in this house for a while, I got a bunch of bamboo organizers on Amazon when I did my most recent kitchen organization video, and I just love them. They look so much more permanent to me than some of the other solutions that I've tried in the past. They just look really nice in the drawer. And so far, this organization has held up way more than anything else I've ever tried. So I will leave a link in the cards right here to that video. But if you are looking for any of the products that you see in my home, I most likely have them listed on my Amazon storefront, which is always linked in my description box down below. I almost never have fresh flowers in my house because I have a tendency to kill them. I'm just so bad at taking care of plants and flowers, but I am so obsessed with the ones that my husband got me for Valentine's Day this year. They're just so like springy and colorful, and I just feel like spring is right around the corner, even though it could still snow here. Very well could still snow. We have like another month before things might start turning around. But something about the fresh flowers, it just makes me feel good. It makes me happy. And I feel like that's where I got my energy from on this day. I wanted to show you guys this sippy cup that I got for Sutton recently. It has a built-in straw that actually opens up, as you can see, so it makes cleaning so much easier. And it's just the only straw cup I've found so far that is leak proof, unless your kid can like pull the lid off, which in that case it's not going to be spill proof. But right now Sutton can't do that, so it has worked out really well for us, and he's been drinking way more water ever since we got this cup. So I figured I'd share if anyone else was struggling with finding a sippy cup that your baby will like, and I will have that linked in my Amazon storefront. I need to restock on my favorite sink cleaner, but for now we're doing it the old-fashioned way. So I'm spraying some Dawn Power Wash into my sink and then sprinkling baking soda all over the place, and that will turn into kind of like a paste, and I can scrub that around the sink and it will fully clean it, make it look shiny and brand new. This is the way that I always used to clean my sink before I discovered the Mrs. Meyer's baking soda cream cleaner, which I 100 out of 10 recommend. I tell you guys about it all the time. It's just the best. It smells so good, works amazing, it's so convenient, but this also works as well if you are looking to save some money and not have to buy an extra product. Whenever I am resetting the kitchen or just my house in general, I always like to scrub out my sink. I just love it when it is shiny and clean and empty. There's no more dishes. It just feels like an extra step that makes a huge impact.
I want you more than money. I wanna float on downstream, go and find my wild dreams, yeah. I'd kill to feel it all.
My mom recently gave me the Pink Stuff Miracle Cleaner in like the multi-purpose spray, and I've been loving it. It smells exactly like the cleaning paste does, and it also just works really well. So I've been using that all over my house whenever I'm cleaning and really enjoying it. So if you see it, it is worth the try.
Romantics in fire and ice gun with the wind. You know I love it. We're the kind burning bright. We're breaking all the laws of our universe.
Sutton is in the throw everything on the floor phase right now, which I may have mentioned on my channel before, but it's been such a struggle. I'm having a really hard time getting him to eat anything because he just throws it. He's also turning out to be quite picky, so everything gets thrown on the floor and I spend my whole day cleaning it up.
Don't break my heart, just break free. Just let me see your bad streaks. Maybe they'll match my freaks, yeah. I'd kill to see the stars cry. Roam in the dark while love hide. Let the world know you're
I just love a citrusy scent in my kitchen when I'm cleaning, but especially as we approach like the spring and summertime, it just is the best. And paired with these fresh flowers, I just could not be happier right now. Our entryway table is constantly cluttered because we're just going all the time. Things get stuck there and then they don't get picked up, sometimes for a couple of days. So we're going to completely empty this off, get everything back where it belongs, and we're going to wipe the cabinet down as well. This sideboard came from Article. I got it several years ago. I think it was 2020, and I was doing an entryway makeover for my apartment. My dad worked with me on that video. I had so much fun filming it. It's still one of my favorite videos that I've ever posted on my channel. So if you guys are looking for something else to watch after this one, that is a really good one. And I was actually fostering kittens at the time, so sometimes I go back and watch it just so I can see the little kittens. They were so cute and I miss them. I loved fostering, but it is way too hard for me because I want to keep them all. Now we are headed into my not aesthetic dungeon of a basement to throw in some of my son's laundry. I was washing some of Carson's bedding, and then I happened to go into his room and notice that his laundry was absolutely overflowing, and I did not even notice it. So I'm collecting all of that, getting it thrown into a bigger hamper, and then I'm going to take that downstairs so that that can go in the washing machine next. The next room that we need to kind of reset here is our bedroom. There was clutter on the furniture. Everything needed to be wiped down and dusted. I also had a big load of laundry that I needed to fold. I definitely have a tendency to neglect our bedroom over the other rooms in the house for some reason, but I've been trying to be better about it recently. It really is nice to get into bed at the end of the day and have your room be tidy and clean. I feel like I sleep better when it's like that, so again, trying to be better about keeping it tidy and not letting things get out of control. Now I'm just sorting all the clutter that I had found around our room, getting it put back where it belongs, and then we will get started on all of the laundry. There was so much that I needed to fold. If you have been watching my channel for any length of time, then I'm sure that you know my least favorite chore is by far folding laundry. I just don't enjoy doing it. It gives me a ton of back pain. It's not fun, and it feels like it never ever ends. It's just constant. But I would love to know in the comments, what is your least favorite chore that you have to do around the house? There's actually a service, and I believe it's called Happy Nest, and they will take your laundry, wash, dry, fold it, and then drop it back off at your house. I actually thought about doing this. I can't remember if I was pregnant or if I had just had Sutton, but I was so behind on laundry. I was really struggling, and I was actually really tempted to do that. I didn't end up doing it, so I can't speak for the service itself. I'm sure that it's great. But I wanted to share this specifically because I have some subscribers who will comment on my videos and they'll tell me that they are dealing with chronic illness or chronic pain or something that prevents them from being able to take care of their house. So I wanted to just spread the word in case there's anybody out there who may need some help with their laundry. There's a service for that. And again, I have not done it myself, so I cannot speak for the experience, but if any of you guys have tried it, definitely be sure to leave me a comment. Let me know how it went, but I will leave a link in my description box if there's anybody out there who might be interested in checking it out. Again, maybe somebody who deals with chronic pain, chronic illness, or maybe you're just really pregnant and it's really hard for you to get your laundry done, or you've just had a new baby and you need to take a task off of yourself. I think that this could be such an awesome service for somebody who needs it.
I can see through my feelings now. I can see clear through my mind. And the secret is to shut my eyes and see through my mind.
Now we're going to work on getting all of this laundry actually put away. So I have a bin for sweatshirts under my bed. I had to put my sweatshirts back. I had some jackets on the floor I had to go bring out in the other room. And then we will tackle all the piles on the bed.
I stay alive because I feel ready now. I see red, I feel blue, but it's all black and white. It's black and white. And in the night I tend to lose my sight. I fade out within the moving lights.
My husband and I talked about it a couple of days ago, and I don't know why we didn't think about this before, but we share this dresser that I'm putting my clothes away in. So half of the dresser is for him and then half the dresser is for me. And then he has another dresser in the other corner of our room that I was cleaning off earlier, and that's just his stuff. And I don't know why we do it this way. I feel like it would make more sense for me to have the tall dresser next to the bed, since that's the side that I sleep on. And then he could have this dresser that's in front of the bed. So I think we're actually going to make that switch any day now when we have some extra time. But yeah, I just thought it was kind of funny that we did it that way and didn't think of it more logically. I did a huge declutter of this closet recently. I got rid of like at least 50% of the clothes that I had. It was so nice, got so much out of our house. So if you guys are needing some decluttering motivation, I will leave that video linked in the cards on the screen right here. I feel like I spend a large majority of my life just sorting socks. I don't know if anyone else feels like that, but I certainly do. And at least my last 3 videos, I have had to sort socks in all of them. It just is never ending. I think it's so funny because my cat was sleeping on this body pillow the entire time I was filming, and then he also is sleeping on the body pillow right now as I'm doing these voiceovers.
I don't even care to die. I'll see you in a while, 'cause this time I will choose you, yeah.
Our robot vacuum is one of my all-time favorite cleaning products. It is just so helpful and really cuts down on the amount of time that I need to spend vacuuming and mopping. So if you guys don't have one, I would highly recommend. They are an investment, but you can find more affordable options. It's worth every penny to me.
I can seem to move.
I was only planning on going in my son's room to tidy up and just put on his new bedding, but it's so funny how this happens because I go into a cleaning project thinking I'm just going to keep it simple, and the next thing you know, I'm lifting up the mattress, I'm vacuuming underneath it, I'm pulling out furniture, and that's kind of what happened to me when I was cleaning his room. So I started taking off his mattress protector when I noticed that there were some stains on his mattress that I needed to take care of. And then as I was pulling the mattress off to remove that protector, I also noticed that some dust had collected under his bed. So this turned into like a whole project. But to deal with the stains on the mattress, I just took a little bit of Dawn Power Wash with a hot, wet cloth and scrubbed that into the mattress, and then I poured a little bit of baking soda on it and I let that sit while I was tidying up his room. That just gave it a little bit of time to deodorize and to work, and also to let his mattress dry out after I had just kind of wiped it with a wet cloth.
You got all your secrets. I can seem to move this thing. You're pulling me out, then I'm right back in.
I want to preface this portion of the video by saying that Carson does know how to pick up after himself. He does a really great job of cleaning up his room when I ask him to, but there are times where I like to go in and clean his room because No one does it like mom. I make sure everything is put back exactly where it belongs. I make sure everything is vacuumed and wiped down. So you don't need to leave a comment down below telling me that my son should be picking up after himself better. He does a really great job, but he is only 5 and he goes to school every single day, all day. He's tired when he gets home, and sometimes it's just good for mom to take care of it. And that's my job as his mom. This corner of the room looks really bad right here, but it's actually because his room is just so small that if there's anything on the floor at all, it makes the entire room look very cluttered. The majority of this was actually the clean bedding that I was going to put on his bed once his mattress was dried.
I never got it, why'd you have to go? I guess this world's too slow for you. I think there's beauty in the gray, the cold, but you just want the gold. And there's no way I can beat it, 'cause I got no chance.
Now I'm going to vacuum up the baking soda that I sprinkled on the mattress, and then we will get his bed put back together.
She got the glitter and the fame, and I just wasn't enough for you. I wish you could be happy, yeah. But I can't lie. Elaine made you.
I do like to put down these good nights pads. They're like adhesive and they stick to the mattress, and this is just a preventative measure to try and protect his mattress. Again, he's only 5 years old, so accidents are totally normal, and I just want to make sure that he doesn't destroy his mattress if something happens. I turned off the camera to put back on the mattress protector because it is so difficult and there was no way I could make that look graceful on camera. And then I put his bedding back on, but I also wanted to just quickly vacuum up some of the dust that had collected under his mattress. I did a video actually, like I want to say it was a month ago, where I lifted up his mattress and I vacuumed under his bed, and there was so much dust under there. And it's crazy how quickly it can collect. I remember feeling really guilty when I saw all that dust under there, but then I noticed that not even like a month later, it looked almost just as bad. So that actually made me feel a little bit better that it's not so much about how often I'm doing this, it's just that it collects really fast. This bedding that I'm putting back onto his bed is from Betty's, and we really like it because it zips up almost like a sleeping bag, and it just makes it easier for Carson to make his bed himself.
You don't care what's real no more, no, you don't want me anymore, you only want what you can afford. Don't I make you feel something, or maybe you can't feel anything, she's not gonna give you everything.
I could not find my vacuum head attachment, so I just quickly went around with the vacuum to just suck up any like big pieces that I found anywhere, but I again sent in our robot vacuum to do a deeper clean in there because I could not find the right attachment. Now for the biggest project of the day, at least in my opinion. Our paper clutter has been driving me insane. It's just been collecting so much. I feel like it never ends, and we really didn't have a system for organizing any of it. So I bought I guess you could call it a filing cabinet, but it's more like a filing bag because it has handles and it's more of a fabric material. It is still fire safe, however, and I'm going to use this to organize all of that paper clutter. I got some legal sized hanging folders from Staples, and we are going to get this all under control once and for all. This took me quite some time to get done. It took me, I want to say like somewhere around an hour to do this whole project. I really tried to chop it up as best as I could so it wouldn't get boring for you guys, but doing this just gave me like so much peace of mind. I love knowing that I have somewhere to put all of our important paperwork. They all have a home now. This was one of the things I struggled with the most before doing this project. I felt like I just constantly had paper clutter all over the place and there was just nowhere to put it. And a lot of the times I would take pictures of things, I'd keep them in my phone so I could go back and check them later or pay the bill or do whatever it is that I needed to do. But at the same time, there were a lot of things that I just could not throw away. I needed a physical copy of, not just a digital copy, and it was just getting to be too difficult to manage. So I'm really glad that I finally bit the bullet and I bought an organization system for this stuff. I think this one should work for quite some time. It's not like huge, it's not a big bulky filing cabinet. It's small, it's portable, and that's what I like about it. But you will notice as I am doing all of this that I'm like blocking things out. I've got some sensors, some blurring going on, and that's just because I had some important documents out that I didn't really want on the internet. So I'm still showing you guys the whole process, but I'm doing my best to censor and just maintain our privacy on the internet. This binder right here is actually Carson's like artwork from school binder that I put together back in the fall. But I had some things that I needed to put away in there as well, so I figured while I was going through all the paper clutter, I would update this binder as well. It's just a plain old binder I got on Amazon, and then I'm using like page protectors to stick all of his art in or papers from school so that we can keep them nice and they won't get ruined.
I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want. So keep us awake till the dawn.
So these are all of the tabs that I ended up with and how this organization system turned out. It worked out perfectly for us. It has been just great so far. I love having a place to put all of these papers and just to get them off of my counters. They don't belong there and it was driving me crazy, but I wanted to show you guys there was lots of different storage compartments on this particular filing cabinet, so I will link it down below if you're interested. But that is going to end this week's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. This was a super productive day. I got so much done. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you will come back again next week for another video.